Let me give it a moment so I can set this up. In the meantime, begin to take some nice deep breaths. Close your eyes if that makes you feel more comfortable. And take a moment and check in to your body, to your frame, to the energy around you, inside of you, to see if there's any area that is still holding tension and it's preventing you from going into a deeper layer of rest. Sometimes it's easy for us to check in the way that's, location. Check into your body, your face, your shoulders, your pelvis, your belly, your jaw, your knees, your toes, and look for that physical tension. Sometimes it might be areas around our thoughts or our energy or environment and just the feeling of that tension. So tap into a quick check-in around those and see if there's any area that's holding you back from going into a deep, deep rest. Recently, I was reading from a teacher's note, one of the yoga teacher's notes that I follow. Really, the practice we have every day doing this work is for us to give ourselves permission to deeply, deeply rest. So continue being in this space, sitting comfortably, eyes closed, and keep checking in around your breath. As you take a moment and hang out with yourself, hang out with your body, your shoulders, your belly, your thoughts. See if there's areas that are kind of holding you back from deeply resting and deeply relaxing. And simply set the intention and invitation to let that go a little bit more. I recently started doing that because a lot of times I feel like, oh, I'm pretty relaxed. But as I'm doing this, I realize there's always some deeper level. We live in an environment, there's a lot of stress, acute stress that are happening. There's a lot of changes that are happening. Our body naturally deals with little bits of trauma every moment or every day. We might be absorbing people's traumas if we're empaths. We might be holding on to big changes and just delaying our reactions. So simply give ourselves permission to stay present and give yourself the next 20 minutes to say to yourself, it's okay to even consider being more restful, having a pause, letting all that boundary of holding that stuff out of you so that you have this for you right now. The fact that you signed in, you're here now, give yourself permission to have even more of it. Very nice. So what we'll do today, we'll do a little bit of more structural. We'll repeat what we did last week. It's a structural concept of using breath, using alternate nostril breath to really let the breath take over the mind sometimes so that we're not feeling our mind have to figure it out, right? It's how often we have to control a situation. We have to beat the situation by outsmarting the situation, outthink the situation. So as we all know, the breath is a beautiful way as an antidote to stress. So continue to have your eyes closed, sit comfortably, feet on the ground, relax your pelvis, soften your back, soften your chin, and just breathe gently. Breathe with your nose in, breathe with your nose out. Think about the word soft when you breathe in and belly when you breathe out. Softening your belly with each breath. And each time you breathe in and out, deepen that breath, slow down that breath, and feel more and more centered into your belly or your navel point or your pelvis. And now I want you to raise your right hand up and press your thumb against your right nostril. We're gonna press it gently, relax your neck. You can relax your shoulders and your elbow, and you breathe in and out through your left nostril. So press your right thumb over your right nostril. We're doing alternate breath, allowing just the experience of your left nostril breathing. So some of you might feel this clog, that nostril is clogged up. There's a little stress if you're not used to nose breathing, so just give yourself permission to slowly get there. If you need to cheat with some mouth breathing to get yourself confident, that's okay. But what I want you to do is just give patience and allow to draw that in breath and out breath through your left nostril as gently and as slowly as possible. Since you're already signed in for the next 20 minutes, you've made the time. So if that's your only problem set to deal with, and it guarantees you to resolve it little by little, there's nothing to worry. So simply relax into that. So if you're like, I'm going pretty well on your left nostril breathing, then close your eyes. Maybe focus your eye at the tip of your nose with your eyes closed, and then scan your shoulders, scan your face, that you're not making a face or crunching up in stress. Scan your scalp, scan your belly, scan your elbow, so that you're deeply relaxing into this breath. We've done 1 minute. You're doing great. If there's thoughts coming in, judgment, self-talk, doubts, allow them, but don't get distracted away from the simple action. Let the action of the breath hold you steady. And maybe give yourself permission to enjoy it. If you in your mind are committed to this action of saying, I'm going to breathe through my left nostril no matter what, but everything else you can shift and change, your mindset, your body, everything. What do you need so that you can enjoy it? Is it just even a little bit more of a smile? Or is it shifting the way you sit? So give yourself that permission to know you're committed to this movement of this breath. But the rest, you can be creative or permitting and loving and kind in you addressing this. Doing great. Now relax your hand down. Take a couple deep breaths with both nostrils. Shake your shoulders out if you got it tight from the way you're breathing. Now take out your right hand up again and have this time your index finger and press on your left nostril. And I want to invite you to breathe in through your right nostril. Again, close your eyes, focus your eye to the center of your tip of your nose. And allow for a slow, gentle breath through your nose. Be patient. Keep softening your shoulders. Again, if words come in, distractions and thoughts come in, stressors come in, simply draw yourself back to this right nostril breath. It's okay if you need to run to get some tissue paper, blow your nose, clear it out, start again, or breathe with 2 nostrils for a few and then come back in. Listen to your body, listen to the process. The last thing this class is about getting you even more stress, right? This group is so that you can have permission to learn how to get into this deep, gentle place, even in the middle of a Monday morning, right? So keep inviting yourself to deepen the breath. Just imagine as if you're drinking through a really thin straw or sucking air through a really thin straw. So it just allows it to be a very long, slow process. And because you already know it's a long, slow process, you're patient. You're not pushing it. You're almost at ease because you know it's supposed to be this way. So adjust your mind and shift that time frame. Now relax your hand down again and breathe in through your nose. Both nostrils. And again, enjoy this change breath, right? You're now using the both nostril, what you probably enjoy and prefer. Feel the air entering the nostril all the way to the base of your brain, right? Now, what I'd like you to do is breathe in through your left by pressing your thumb onto your right nose. And cover your left nostril and breathe out through your right. Left in, right out. Left in, right out. Find your own pace. Most importantly, once again, give yourself permission to make this enjoyable. If it means relaxing, shifting the way you sit, stand up if that's what you need. Take a sip of water if that's what you need. Again, when you slow down your breath this way, some people might feel a little bit dizzy or your brain feels different. It's because you're letting out more carbon dioxide. But stay steady. You can open your eyes a little bit if it needs to, but stay steady and you'll feel that shift. If your mind wanders again, look at it. Call it out. Oh, it's doing that thing. Okay, I'm going to go back to my breathing. Couple more. And relax your hands down again. Breathe with both nostrils. Have a little smile on your face. You're giving yourself all this oxygen to all of your body, but most importantly, your brain. When you don't know what to do, do this. It gives you just that much more fuel for perspective. If your brain's not getting enough oxygen, just that alone is going to help you with perspective. Now switch side, breathe in through your right, breathe out through your left. Breathe in through your right, covering your left nostril. Breathe out through your left. Go in your own pace again. And for some of it means putting more attention to the way your chest is rising and falling, or the smell of the air entering your nose, or the temperature, because it's so cold right now. The temperature of the air entering your nose and how it feels in the back of your throat. All of those are beautiful ways to bring you to the current present moment. And the more present you are, the more relaxed you are. Once again, relax your hands down and just breathe. That was a minute. Enjoy the way your body feels right now. Stay relaxed and steady in your chair. And the final one, I'm going to invite you to have your right nostril covered with your thumb. Breathe in through your left nostril. Breathe out through your right. Keep the finger here when you breathe in again through the right. And then breathe out through the left. If you don't follow or whatever, you basically breathing out with one and then breathing in the same one. And then you alternate. Breathe out through the other one. Breathe in through the same one. Right? So breathe in through your left. Breathe out through your left. Breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. And switch. Breathe out through your left. Breathe in. Switch. Go at your own pace. Eyes focus at the tip of your nose. And now relax your hand all the way down and breathe with both your nostrils. And keep slowing down that breath. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. And keep appreciating this breath, appreciating the ability and the opportunity to take these nice deep breaths right now on a Monday morning. And keep giving yourself permission to leave any stress that's with you right now out of this moment. You can always let it come back in a productive, supportive, constructive way. But right now, allow the only thing you're doing is this beautiful, deep, mindful breath. Now bring your attention to your heart area as you continue with this breath. Keep breathing in and out through this heart area, being mindful of this heart. And now I want to invite you to bring up a feeling of appreciation, whether it's through thinking about something that you're deeply appreciating in your life right now, whether it's a person or a situation, or maybe a quality in yourself lately, or something that has been timeless that always bring up an appreciation, like a warm sun, that cozy feeling with your dear pet, or a beautiful holiday that you've been that stays with you and brings great memories. So stay with that appreciative thought. Think about how it makes you feel in your heart as you're appreciating that heartfelt feeling of appreciation. Does it embody it in a word? Could it be ease or peace or care or warmth? So stay with that feeling in your heart, that heartful, heartwarming feeling. I call that being heartful. And we know it brings a coherence to your heart, coherence to your brain when you're in this heartful moment. So stay steady with it. Come closer and closer to the center of that feeling in your heart. Be as still as you can with it. And when you're ready, take a moment and scan yourself from top to bottom. Before opening your eyes, notice if there's anywhere that requires that heartful attention. Simply invite that, whether it's your body or your brain or your belly, your knees, your joints. Bring that heartful, heartwarming feeling and project it into those spaces that requires that. So inviting you for a mindful heart and a heartful mind. So open your eyes, stretch your arms over your head, take a nice deep breath and shake yourself out in a way that feels good. Shake your shoulders out. If you need to stand up a little bit, rub your hands if that helps you kind of get more back into your body. Rub your hands, warm yourself up a little bit more, another minute. You can always massage your face. We always can love ourselves by massaging our face during the day and our neck in our jaw, in our hands. So that's it for today. It's the alternate nostril breathing technique. I hope you enjoyed it. It will be on YouTube under my name, Onna Lo MD, and it's a recorded. So over the week, if you need it, I won't be on next week, but I will be on after that. So looking forward to connect with you. And anytime you log on after 2 minutes, if you don't see me on, probably I'm taking that Monday off for a meeting or something. Usually it's a retreat or something. So looking forward to keep supporting you and have a beautiful end of the year month, and keep bringing this heartful mind, heartful place everywhere you are today. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye, and thanks for joining me.